Welcome to Jikoni Magic. In my last video, I shared with you my flaky soft chapatis, and I had accompanied them with this roasted chicken that is so super tender and fully packed with flavor. I mean, when you look at the drumsticks, they look so juicy, and also the breast meat did not dry out. In fact, it was almost melting in my mouth. True story. I know you're already drooling. So if you want to know how I achieved these results, just keep on watching. Okay, I started by putting my unsalted butter in my container, and in hindsight I should have let it come to room temperature, but I was in a hurry. No excuse, but well. And then to my butter I added red chili powder. Add as much as you want, or you can leave it out, it's totally optional. Some turmeric powder, followed by curry powder, and some salt to taste. I then mixed everything together until it was very well incorporated. Well, as you can see, had my butter been softened and at room temperature, things would have been much faster. And then after I was satisfied that everything was very well mixed together, I added my ginger and garlic that were very finely minced, followed by my dhania leaves, and then I just mixed everything together until it was all very well combined and well distributed within the mixture. And then I set it aside. Next, I seasoned the cavity of my chicken by just adding a bit of salt. I like my chicken salted very well on the inside and on the outside. And then I loosened the skin on my chicken very gently so that I wouldn't tear the skin. And a word of advice, please don't have long pointy nails when doing this step, because guaranteed you're going to poke your chicken skin. So once I was satisfied that the skin was loose enough, I took my butter mixture, stuffed it under the skin, made sure that I spread it all over on the breast, on the thighs, and then I applied the remaining mixture on the outside of the chicken. No need to waste anything. Once I was satisfied with how I had spread the mixture, both inside and outside of the chicken, I stuffed the cavity of my chicken with onions, lemon, and bay leaf. And this was in the name of infusing as much flavor as I could, both on the outside and on the inside. So once I was done with that, I placed some onion rings on my baking tray, and they were going to act as the bed where I was going to place my chicken. Over there, I already tied the chicken legs off camera, and then I tucked the chicken wings underneath the chicken to prevent the tips from burning before the chicken was cooked through. Next, I arranged my potato wedges around the chicken, drizzled some vegetable oil on them. Now this was going to help in crisping up of the potato wedges while in the oven. And then I sprinkled salt on the potatoes, and this salt was to taste because I didn't want to have bland potatoes. And then I finally drizzled some vegetable oil on the skin of the chicken. I had preheated my oven to 200 degrees centigrade and I roasted my chicken for an hour and 30 minutes because I wanted it to cook slowly and gently, and this was going to guarantee me of having soft, tender and moist chicken. Now here's my chicken, very well done. It did not burn at all, and I was sure that my chicken was done when the juices ran clear, especially from the thigh meat. The potatoes are cooked through, they are soft, but they don't look attractive. They did not brown as much as I had wanted them to brown. So I set the chicken aside, covered it in foil paper for the chicken to rest and the juices to redistribute, and I returned the potatoes into the oven and I cranked up the temperature to 250 degrees for around 10 minutes for the potatoes to brown. And so after my chicken had rested, I carved it. This is the thigh meat. As you can see, it's still very soft and juicy. And here is a piece of the breast meat. Now I was trying to look for an angle where I would show you how it was glistening with the juices, and I finally got a good angle, and there it is. The breast meat that is so notorious for drying out did not end up drying out in my roast chicken. And if this doesn't scream bite me, I don't know what else will. And I served my chicken with flaky soft chapatis. Link is up there, click on it and find out how I made them. And there are my potatoes that really browned nicely. They were tasty. I'm glad I returned them to the oven. And my leftover cabbages, that's why they were looking mushy, but hey, it wasn't going to waste food. Thank you so much for having joined me today. Until next time, where we make more Kenyan recipes with ingredients that are easily available. Keep it Jikoni magic. Goodbye.